In 2013 I had a motorbike accident where I collided with a tractor. At the time of the injury I was 18 years old, I was at college training to be a mechanic. I used to love going out on my motorbike, going out with my friends. When I had my accident I was took to York District Hospital where they treated me for my dislocated right elbow and my broken left hand, where they found out that I had a Brachial Plexus injury and then transferred me over to Leeds. But at the time I didn't really know what was going on. I didn't have any understanding of why my arm wouldn't move. When I came to LGI, this was all explained to me. I had really bad pain in my left arm, like to the point where I couldn't do anything. I was just tense all the time, red-faced, curled up. I could just move these two fingers slightly when I came. When I came to the hand unit at LGI, I realised that I was in the right hands because I was actually talking to people who knew about my injury, who understood why I couldn't move it, why I was in the pain I was in. I was introduced to Miss Burke and the physiotherapist at Leeds Hospital, who then explained to me how serious my injury were and what it actually was and what it meant. They talked to me about surgery and stuff they could do to possibly help me. I was really getting down and fed up with my injury from the pain, not being able to move it, not being able to do anything, not being able to take part in stuff. I guess the pain was dragging me down. I was scared about getting a job and not being able to work, as I was training to be a mechanic at the time at college, but the use of my arm basically meant that I couldn't do that anymore. While I was waiting for the recovery in my arm, the physios taught me through how important it was to keep my arm moving, keep the muscles fluent and keep the joints moving. I had surgery to explore my left brachial plexus in 2013. So by June 2014 I'd started to see some recovery in my arm and was able to slightly lift and have a slight lifting motion. I had physio and hydrotherapy which helped me a lot, gain strength in my arm, and the physios were really good, pushing me to get more out my arm. I did hydrotherapy as well, which was a group, so it was quite good to speak to other people and help each other through the times of the injury, and actually managed to talk me through it and guide me all the way through. I suppose like just someone to talk to about it, about my life as well as my injury, about how I was going to get around stuff. I suppose they said I had a positive attitude towards it, which could help me crack on and get back to work and realise that your life hasn't actually ground to an halt and you can go further. I can't do some of the things I used to be able to do, but I found a way around everything. By January 2015, all my nerve transfers had started to show progress and was starting to give me different movements in my arm. I just had to work on the strength and progression of those. I now have a partner and a family and got a little cleaning job, got me started. Then I got a more permanent job, window cleaning. I've now been doing that for 5 years. I do it every day. I still have bad days with my pain where I can't go in, but I can still withhold a normal job. I really wanted to get back on my bike and everyone said that I wouldn't or I couldn't or I shouldn't. But that's what I wanted to do, so that's what I did. After about 2.5 years I managed to start riding a bike again slowly, and now I can just do everything what my friends can do. And I've got a balance to my life and my injury. Like I probably could get a little bit more out of my arm, but I don't really have time because I've got a life, I've got a schedule, I've got kids and a job. So I found a balance where I can cope with being like this for the rest of my life and still live a decent lifestyle.